Champion. We remain here. It's your boy J Black, aka Black Man. Shake my hand. How y'all doing today, man? I thought it was a good interview drop between me and Smack. I got the chance to ask Smack a lot of questions. If you made it past to any given Sunday predictions, that's when he heated up. We talked about Hitman Holla, Geechee Gotti, his new gun. Speaking of the handshake, we talked about Twork. A lot of things went down. We talked about events going down in possibly Philly. We talked about, shout out to him and Drake's conversation. A lot was chopped up in that last, 25, 30 minutes of the interview, and it was kind of good. You know what I mean? And before we get to that, look at the chat talking about it already. How the interview came about. The face-off started at 4. I got there at 5. Shout out to URL. They gave me the address kind of late, so I pulled up an hour late. But nobody was ready. The battle rappers in their entirety didn't get there until 7-ish. You know what I mean? So in that time between, it's pretty much me and Smack there and a lot of other people, some other battle rappers as well. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, the background looks good. We got seats here. Why waste time? Shout out to B City. His cameras was ready. We was ready to go. So why not, do a little interview? Let's talk. Let's buy time a little bit. Extra content. And I think that's shout out to We Go Hard. Shout out to B City again. That's when the conversation popped up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, we just gonna do some a quick question. Are we gonna do any given Sunday promo? He said, you can ask me whatever. I said, you sure? You sure? You know what I mean? Certain things you want to talk about? Okay. All right. And that's what it, started up. And I think the first thing that people want to hear about the most was Hitman Holla. I think the number, in my eyes, from what I see, because Hitman Holla and Geechee, they want a battle. Hitman Holla is on record saying, I want this on the URL. They was in the spaces, him and Geechee was in the space. So I'm like, okay, that's the first thing I think we got to address. You know what I mean? And I know I didn't bring up Geechee Gotti's name, but I felt like the important thing was, when is Hitman going to battle again over here? And if you answer that question, you kind of answer when him and Geechee going to battle. And you pretty much broke it down listen, it got to make sense. Once they make it make sense, it's going to make sense, and then, you'll probably see the battle. But it's nothing, I think, nothing bad from Hitman Holla side or URL side. I think they got to talk at some point. They got, there you go, big contract. It's a big deal. It's a big contract. It's a big move. Hitman Holla he's a big battle. You know what I mean? This brother is on all types of, his wave is very high right now. From Wildin' Out to his IG presence, you know what I mean? It's very high, so he could low-key kind of ask for, whatever he wants in a sense. You know what I mean? And they got to make it make sense on their end. You know what I mean? So I thought, the way he addressed it made sense. We talked about the new gunner. So I felt like when he did a Vlad interview, was it Vlad? What interview was it? He talking about his new guns. Remember when Mr. Wavy and the Ty Laws and them sat down to press Mafia? So Vlad. I'm like, yo, you ain't give us a new gun in a while. What's your new gun now? He pretty much broken down Eazy the Block Captain, which makes sense. That's a great Philly gun right there, you know what I mean, for him to have. What else you talk about? The next couple of events. I was shocked when they kept going in detail, low-key. I'm like, yo, only thing I got on the floor right now is Kings versus Queens. That's it. Kings versus Queens. So for them to go as far as the next couple of events, even to October, it's a good interview. But I think the main thing that people are grabbing from the interview, and it's only 3 minutes. That's the crazy part. I thought people would jump on the Hitman Holla versus Geechee part interview. I'm like, cause that's a that's a good talking point. Even the YouTube drops. Loaded Lux versus Geechee Gotti out on YouTube right now. I thought that would have been a huge, conversation piece. But shout out to New Jersey Twork. Much love to New Jersey Twork. His name is still strong in battle rap. It's buzzing. It's buzzing type crazy. You know what I mean? And Smack said what he said. And I think Smack said, the obvious in a sense, right? Shout out to Twork, but it's obvious. He was in front of Twork versus real name Brandon. It was kind of a bad joint. And then you had New Jersey Twork versus Sue Surf. So he said, in my opinion, the obvious. What else was he supposed to say? What else was he supposed to say? And I think I phrased it properly. Twork is a very impressive talent. When he's there and he's prepared, to me, in my opinion, I'll say either one or two for me. Battle of the year was Twork and Tay-Rock. I love that battle. I'm going crazy. And right before that, he had Loso. So again, when he wants to be, when he has together, he's on fire. It's one of the battle of years for me. Tay-Rock and Twork is one of. You know what I'm saying? So when he's there, he's just got to find that discipline. I thought discipline was a great word. You know what I mean? You know, being disciplined means you're ready to work out. You're ready to finish that, complete that task, ready to do practice. So I think discipline was a great word that Smack used. My thing is, though, this. When we say sit down, how long do you sit down for? How long do you sit down for? So, a year? You think that's going to happen? So when Smack said what he said on the interview, what do y'all take from it? How long do y'all think he's going to sit for? 4 to 5 months. Willie P, okay. 2 years max. What about minimum? 1.5, 6 months. Surfside a year. 1 year, 2 weeks. Ooh, okay. October card. Minimum 9 months. Minimum 1 year, 3 months. Bad Money has a perfect answer at Smack's discretion. Ooh. 6 months. 3 months. 6 months. Okay. Here's the thing. URL's time stream has elevated exponentially. You know what I'm saying? So let's say when Chess messed up. Shout out to Chess. Not throw his name in here because Chess is doing really good right now. I think Chess battle again? Did he battle Av? No, not the Av battle. Was it Chef Trash? The Smack Volume 1, whatever battle that was. That's when everybody say, yo, sit down. At that time, yeah, Chef Trash. Smack Volume 1, I believe. Or Smack Volume 1, we said sit down for 6 months. Because URL wasn't throwing that many events as opposed to today. URL operates 2 times a month at this point. They did initiation any given Sunday. They did on the 26th band. So what I'm saying is, if he sits out a couple events, what does that mean? And notice, pay attention to what I said in the interview. I said, listen, I know how URL works. You know, battle rappers are locked into multiple battle deals. So what, and I'm not speaking for URL, this is just hypothetically speaking, what if he's already in the contract? Shout out to Twork. And he could not be, but what if? What if other battle rappers are in other contracts that's not even up yet? They got to complete one more battle. So even if they messed up, they still got to complete the next battle. What if? What I took from what Smack was saying is if it happens again. I think if it happens again, now you got to. That's just my opinion, though. I can't speak for Smack. You can always watch the interview on the app and see what Smack said and take what you want from it. But what I took from it. And, yeah. And think about it. Real Name Brandon versus Twork was 126. That's already 2 months. That means he already sat for 2 months. And the reality is, I know y'all don't want to hear this. I get it. I'm about to get a little bit backlash and flame. I'm just giving y'all what actually might happen. So when it happens, Black, you was right, but I'm just saying what might actually happen. On top of that, he has Snake Eyes April 8th on Midnight Madness. So if the Snake Eyes battle goes well, and he promos that, what do you think will happen after that? No, I'm saying after the Snake Eyes battle, then what? Okay, all right. I mean, I listen. I take the backlash now, but you know, when I wink in about 3 months, like, don't look at me crazy. I'm just saying, anything's possible. We'll see what happens, though, man. We'll see what happens. I'm just trying to give y'all my assessment, what I think could happen. A little bit of sprinkled of behind the scenes in there. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens, though. But I do think him being booked even faster is contingent upon the Snake Eyes battle. We'll see, though. Shot at Twork. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. What else are we talking about? YouTube drops. It's crazy he said that about YouTube drops. No face-offs are tomorrow. You know what I mean? Surf said B-Dot and Danny might be maybe out the question, bigger than. Oh, okay. Yeah, face-offs are tomorrow, everybody. And my thing is with sitting. No, we off that. We can to the next topic. I really want to talk about Hitman Holla and Geechee Gotti. And I had more questions, but the battle rappers was ready. I think Cortez and Surf was ready to do the face-off, so we had to get up. I had more questions. I really did. He should battle some people from UM4. He did. He battled Rodney Brenton. '09, you said B-Dot not battling this year. I think he made a statement. He said he won extra time, a month and a half or whatever. I think he's dealing with like real life stuff, so I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, I'm not mad at the B-Dots, the Coffees, the Surfs, whoever be like, I can't stand it, because what I log in and out of battle rap. Like a lot of what y'all saying that happened, I don't really be seeing, because I go in and out of battle rap. I just don't just stay here. You know, you got to take this in doses. It is what it is. So, this Smack book, Eazy versus Goods. Found out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I thought Twork wanted to battle for the belt. You mean fight? I think he still does. I really want to talk about Mook and Eazy though. I had a Mook and Eazy question. I had a Mook and Briz question. But then they was ready. Surf and Cortez was ready to do the face off. I'm like, damn. I had a Murder Mook Eazy question and a Murder Mook and Briz question. And Smack would have answered it too. Smack said he would whatever. I'm like, all right. Damn. The culture not feeling Mook right now. You could turn it around at one. You know how fast you can turn it around in battle rap, man? Like somebody not feeling somebody, that don't last for long. We're not gonna do that, bro. People had time they wasn't feeling me, and then something happened next day they feeling me again. You know what I mean? Even battle rappers, they win a battle, y'all back on their side. It is what it is. Come on, bro. That ain't nothing. Mook could do a great interview and y'all be back on the side. Or a good battle and y'all be back on the side. But that's just battle rap. There's no shade to that. It's just battle. That's how things work. That's how life works. What else you talking about though before I get up out of here? Do I see Mook versus Eazy happening this year? I think so. I mean, I can't say I think so, but if they have an event in New York, I think so. So when Murder Mook went on stage with Chrome 23, Remy Ma, he said he wants to battle in New York. Eazy Block Captain was on the side, said, listen, I will battle you in New York. He was like this literally, shout out Eazy. He's like, I'll battle you in New York. So if Eazy saying he's with it, and then Mook saying he's with it, I don't see why it wouldn't happen. And they're already low-key on contract, right? To do it. So why not finish and complete the objective? Just saying. That would make sense, I would assume. So if they come to New York, I don't see why that wouldn't happen. Geechee versus Mook this year? I don't know. Shit, if Mook gonna do 2 battles this year, we'll see. We'll see. You know what I mean? But I honestly, and again, I'm gonna get a little backlash for it. I get it, but you know, it's just be reality situation. I see I see Jersey Twork coming back within 3 months, possibly, maybe. Because again, if he battles Snake Eyes and do what I think he's gonna do, the value of him is gonna raise And when somebody's hot, you book them. It's just that simple. I get it. So, shout out to URL. I can't speak for URL. I don't speak for Twork. That's just what I see in the future. What else we got? But Mook cannot battle Eazy in the room alone, please. That's not gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen again. I think they're done with that. That one-on-one battle, nah, that's not gonna happen. On top of that, COVID is not as strong in terms of, how companies are trying to battle it now. In terms of attendance, it's not that prevalent no more. Like, they doing big stage events, now. So it's no. That was at the height of the pandemic when they did I think Tay Rock and Murder Mook. Yeah, no. Kyrie is playing. Kyrie is playing right now, so you're not gonna get a one-on-one battle no more. No, it's not gonna happen. No, we're good. No, you're not gonna get a one-on-one battle no more. You know what I mean? So this is what it is, bro. We're not doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Kyrie, he played last night or tonight? He playing again. The last thing I saw was Philly versus Lakers. Pardon me. Hitman versus Briz. Summer Madness headliner. You gotta make that make sense. You gotta make Hitman versus Briz. Honestly, I don't want to talk about Briz. Shout out to Briz. I want Briz to talk about Briz, and then we talk about Briz again. You know what I'm saying? I want Briz to do an interview or something like that, and show that he's interested. I don't want to waste time on topics that's just been lingering for so long. Like, shout out to A-Ward, right? A-Ward URL. I'd rather talk about A-Ward against Real Deal rematch. So that might happen. They're talking about it. I see excitement in that direction. You know what I mean? I want to talk about A-Ward against on Max Out 3 possibly. Because that's something that can actually happen or probably will happen. It's not going to wait 3 years to make that happen. You know what I mean? So I want Briz to pop out. I'm ready. What's up? Who's scared? Who ducking? And then I'll talk about him. Bill Collector versus Rosenberg Raw. Facts. Like, that can actually happen, and that definitely might happen. So I'd rather, put my time in there. You need my old reaction videos. I may be doing a Patreon soon. Stay tuned. I can put all my old reactions over there and for it to live up there free. But YouTube has blocked a few of them. Shout out to YouTube. It's been blocked. Yeah, my reaction to Av and Chess audio was literally cut out. But I think I could put the what's the name back in there, so we'll see. I'm gonna check it again, see what's up. I'm gonna check it again and see what's up. Champion.